Mhm. Hey, good morning. Or if you happen to catch this at a different time, good afternoon. Let's see. Yeah. Um, so welcome. I'm going to lead a Yang Yin practice today. Um, just about an hour of time. I do have a playlist. I'm going to post it to the live chat. Um, oh, that's not it. It's Yang Yin, Friday, August 21. And it's on my Spotify. Handle name is my friend Simonee. So if you want to practice with some music today, you can do it that way. Hi, honey. Husband Paul just signed on. My favorite practitioner. Uh, Spotify playlist. And in terms of what you need for practice, if you could grab two blocks, they're underneath my computer, and also any kind of strap, man's tie, a belt will work. I'm just using this strap that when I roll up my mat, it's it's like a bag. It's a strap that I use for holding my mat in place. And we're going to get started in about 3 minutes, so you have a little bit of time to organize yourself. If you don't have blocks, you can, let me think about what we're going to do. You can also use a rolled up towel. And if you only have one block, that'll probably be good as well. So you could use one block and one rolled up towel, or we might even get away with just the one block for practice. Essentially, use what you can and don't fixate on what you don't have. If you have a mat and you have the will to practice today, then you have really all that you need. Yang Yin, a kind of balance of practice, which is really nice to have, a little bit of both. I typically start off with a kind of slow warm up phase, a kind of yin like startup before we would get into the vinyasa. So that we can just really warm up our body. I'm going to get my music stuff ready. Just a reminder, too, to those that maybe if you're not using a playlist, or if you are, regardless, but to still maybe put your phone into a mode where it isn't a phone and it isn't a texter. Just try and find this space for your practice. Try and make space for yourself. It does make a difference, that kind of decision of tuning things out, and really showing up to your mat wholeheartedly without the potential of looking for another place to be. So, okay, guys. So again, if you're joining live, amazing. It's always great to have, even if it's one other soul, two other souls somewhere about being part of this practice. It's palpable energy of sorts. And if you join later on and you find this on the YouTube channel, well, you can still show up to the practice wholeheartedly. I really encourage you to avoid pausing or making space again for anything else but your practice. We're going to start in a sit. You can be in a Sukhasana with your legs crossed. You can be in a Virasana like myself, hero's pose. And I like Virasana straight up, but just like my martinis. But if you wanted to prop your bum up a little higher, just to alleviate some of the stretch or sensation in your ankles, you can sit your bum a little higher. And we're going to get started with this playlist right away. So I'll count down from 5. Again, it's the Yang Yin playlist, Friday, August 21st on Spotify. My handle name is my friend Simonee. I'm going to start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm finding your sit. And whatever that sit is, just focusing on the lifeline of your spine and the length of your spine. And then using your spine in the same way that you would use your lungs. So your lungs, they move the breath in and out of your body. But what if it was just that spine? And then what would that spine look like holding the space for your inhale and holding a space for your exhale? And you might visualize your breath. You might give it a little color, give it a little name. And he or she goes up and down the length of your spine. Take another breath in and out through the nose. And then grab your strap or your tie or belt and go a little wide as you bring your arms overhead. And breathe in here. And then roll your arms back behind you until your strap kind of touches your lower back. And then inhale, come back up overhead. And then exhale, roll it out in front of you. In breath for high. You might need to go wider through the hands. Exhale, down behind you. Inhale for high. Exhale for in front of you. One more time. Back and front. One last inhale for high overhead, kind of pulling on the strap. And then exhale out in front of you. Awesome. Let that strap go. And make your way into a tabletop. You might take your blocks or your props and frame your mat. Take an inhale in tabletop. And then round your spine once for cat pose. And then drop your belly and arch your spine. Breathe in and look forward, not up, so chin is neutral. And then exhale, round your spine. And then go to a flat back on an inhale. Pick up to fingertips and walk to the left off your mat for a stretch. Breathe in as you get a little reach. Breathe out as you send your bum towards your heels. Stay for a breath in. And out. Pick up the bum back up off the heels. Breathe in. Walk on the fingertips. And go to the far right. Find that kind of reach. And on your exhale breath, put your bum back towards your heels. Out of a cycle of breath, pick up the bum, hips. Breathe in. Come back to center on your fingertips. Exhale the heels down. Arch the spine, curl the toes under. Breathe in. And then downward face dog out of the arch, so it'll pull your spine long as you get in. Bend your left leg, right heel down, right leg straight. Breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Bend your right leg, left leg straight, left heel down. Breathe in. Stay, breath out. Bend both legs, belly towards the thighs, heels high. Breathe in. Slowly reach the heels down and the bum more back. Breathe out. One whole inhale and exhale and down dog. Look forward, bend the legs, heels high. Breathe in. 2 big steps, top of the mat. You'll curl your navel in for those 2 big steps, forward fold. Hang heavy for a beat here. Maybe link up the elbows and elbows pull your torso down. And if you tuck your chin in, long neck. We will flow, but we will have time here. Take 2 more breaths in and out. One more breath. Inhale. Fill your upper back body. Sigh it out. Exhale. Drop through the arms. Yeah. Halfway lift in breath. Exhale, forward fold. Stand up. Inhale the arms high. Breathe in and stretch. Exhale, hands to heart. Take your arms forward and up. Breathe in and stretch. Fill it up. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Weight into the fronts of the feet. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Breathe in. Listen. Fold again and bow. Stand up, arms high. Inhale. Stretch, hands to heart, exhale. One more like that, arms high. Breathe in. Fold, weight into the fronts of the feet, hinge at the hips. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Breathe in, flat your back. Exhale, bow again and fold with a heavy head, long neck. Stand up, breathe in. Stretch and reach. Breathe out, hands to heart. Add on, arms high, breathe in. Exhale, bow, weight into the fronts of the feet, breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale, take another sip, you can do it. Step your left foot back and left knee down, exhale. Take your arms high, breathe in. Interlock the hands behind the head, elbows wide, breathe out. Press through your front foot and your back shoelaces. Take an inhale, look up a bit. And then exhale, reach the right elbow down and left elbow up. Come back up to center, inhale. And then look up and back as you press the head to hands for an arch in the spine. Come back to center, long spine, breathe in. And put the hands down and then straighten the front leg and fold. Come forward back into that lunge with your left knee down, breathe in. Pick up the back leg and straighten both legs, breathe out. Bend the front leg, take an inhale. And then step to that high push-up, breathe out. Take an inhale to broad the upper back body and spin the elbows in, knees up or down, chaturanga to the floor, belly shavasana for a beat. And then baby cobra, tips of the fingers down, elbows point back, breathe in. And then exhale, kiss the floor, curl the toes under, pick up the knees so thighs are strong, push up, high push up, breathe in. And down dog, breathe out. Left leg high, inhale. Bend the left leg, stack the left hip, exhale. Straighten the left leg, breathe in. Step through and your right knee down, breathe out. Just one inhale of arms high, Anjane. And then hands down to step forward, forward fold, breathe out. Stand right up, arms high, stretch, breathe in. Hands to heart, breathe out. Arms overhead, inhale, stretch. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Exhale a little more breath. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, breathe in. And then step your right foot back and your right knee down. Arms high on an inhale. Interlock opposite grip, elbows wide, exhale. Press through the front foot, back shoelaces in, breath. Look up a bit. Exhale, left elbow down, right elbow up, side stretch. Bring it back to neutral, breathe in. And then look up and back with a high heart, arch the spine. Come out of the arch, take an inhale. And then put the hands down and straighten the front leg, exhale. Come back to that lunge with your right knee down, breathe in. As you pick up the back knee, straighten both legs and fold into pyramid. And then bend the front leg, take an inhale. And then step to plank on an exhale. Breathe in. Just bend about 2 inches, elbows up and back. Inhale, straighten. Bend 2 inches, elbows point back and hug in. Inhale, straighten. Chaturanga all the way down, belly shavasana. Breathe in, baby cobra. And then exhale, kiss the floor, curl the toes under, pick up the knees, strong thighs to plank. Breathe in. And then downward face dog, breath out. Right leg goes high on an inhale. And bend the right leg and stack the right hip to exhale. And then straighten the right leg, breathe in. And look forward and step, left knee down. One breath, Anjaneyasana, inhale. And then forward fold as the hands go down and you step forward. Stay for a beat. One inhale, halfway up. Exhale, sigh and fold. Take a stand, arms high, breathe in. Interlock the hands behind the head this time, breathe out. Look up and back on an inhale. Arch. Come out of that on an exhale. Strong thighs. 2 more. Breathe in. Arch. Exhale. Come out of that arch. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Look up and back. Press the head to hands. Exhale, come back. Keep your hands there. Stand tall. Breathe in. And then hinge at the hips with the hands behind the head. And feel that strong back. As you fold and hinge more than halfway, release the hands. Breathe in, halfway up. Exhale, plank. Breathe in, broad upper back body, and full chaturanga, elbows. Bend, upward face dog. Add that arch in here. And then down dog, exhale, breath. Full breath in and out. And take your right leg high, breathe in. Bend and stack the right hip, open your right side. Straighten the legs, square hips, inhale. Right knee to right elbow, exhale. Straighten to kick up, inhale. Right knee to left elbow, exhale. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, step through. Left knee down. Undulate arms, breathe in, hips back. Hands to heart, hips forward, and twist over this front leg. And then use the press of the hands to kind of high the heart and lengthen the spine in this twist. Full breath in, full whole breath out. Come out of it, hands down, breathe in. Straighten the front leg, half Hanuma, breathe out. Bend the front leg, take an inhale. Pick up your back knee to straighten both legs, pyramid pose, exhale. Bend the front leg, breathe in. Runner's lunge, arms back, breathe out. Option to interlock these hands. In fact, do that for yourself. We're going to open the shoulders, knuckles point back. Full breath in, full breath out. Bring the arms forward, not up. Breathe in. Take a step forward and then come into chair pose. Exhale. Hands high, heart high. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart. Twist over this front leg. Breathe out. And come out of that twist, stand tall. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at the hips, breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, shoulders away from the ears. Plank and chaturanga, same exhale breath, elbows back. Upward face dog, breathe in. Downward face dog, breath out. Left leg high on an inhale. Exhale, bend the left leg, stack the left hip, open left side body. Straighten the legs, square the hips, breathe in, left knee to left elbow. Keep the broad upper back body. Straighten and kick up. Left knee to right elbow. Straighten and kick up. Woo! Exhale, step through. Right knee down. Arms high, inhale. Hands to heart as hips go forward. Come over that front leg. And as you twist, try and bring your prayer hands more to the center of the chest. Be in it, full breath in, full breath out. And as you come out of the twist, frame the front foot on an inhale and straighten the front leg to fold into half Hanuma. And then bend that front leg, left foot down, breathe in. Pick up the back knee to straighten both legs and fold pyramid. Breathe in, bend the leg. Runner's lunge, powerful lunge here, arms back. Option here to interlock again, opposite grip. Or can you reverse your prayer? One breath in and out. As you release what you've got going on with the arms forward, not up, in line with the ears, breathe in. Step the right foot by the left foot and chair pose. Take an inhale, toes together. Exhale, hands to heart. You're going to twist to the left and go a little deeper than where you left off in the lunge. One more breath in and out. Come out of the twist, stand up tall, reach up through the hands, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Halfway lift, and then Chaturanga, exhale. Upward face dog. Use a real big lift here, shoulders soften, and downward face dog, breath out. Take a whole inhale and exhale breath. Two more of those whole inhale and exhale breaths. Kick the right leg high, breathe in. Bend it and stack the right hip. You can stay, or you can flip your dog and open through the heart, breathe in. Into your next inhale, flip it back, right leg high, breathe in. Knee to nose, exhale. Kick up, inhale, spread your toes, knee to forehead or hairline, exhale. And then kick up, breathe in. And then step through, keep the back leg straight this time. Little lift here, inhale. And then straighten the front leg, exhale. Bend the front leg and lift the heart, almost like you're halfway lifting, breathe in. Exhale, straighten. One more time, bend, breathe in. Exhale, straighten. Bend the front leg, take an inhale. Climb up, hands to right thigh. Interlock the hands and push the heart back. Carry that higher with your heart back, arms high. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take an inhale. Exhale, open up. Warrior two, left heel down, left toes point to the left side of your mat. See if you can go a little more curious through the lunge. Full breath in and out. Interlock the hands behind the head. Elbows mostly wide without pinching the shoulders. Breathe in, stay in your lunge. Exhale, right elbow up, side stretch. Inhale, back. Exhale, right elbow up, left elbow down. Inhale, back, arms, wings wide. Exhale, right arm down, left arm high, bent knee triangle. Wash the left fingertips back and forward and create circles. Left shoulder getting a nice opening. And then do that one more time to rinse the left fingertips forward, left arm in line with the left ear, and you can add on the right arm. Breathe in, breathe out. Come back up, take an inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands, left heel up, left knee down. And then a little arch of the spine, halfway lift here, breathe in. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Bend the front leg, right foot down, and a little lift of heart, arch the spine. Exhale, straighten the front leg without putting your bum down to your left heel. And then one more time, bend and a little lift of the heart, breathe in. And then exhale, windmill that left hand back and pick up the left foot. Now it might mean that you're got the right hand down to the inside of the right foot or outside, or you might feel more comfortable staying high here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let it go without snapping it down. Step to plank. Breathe in. You can hover the foot. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward face dog. Inhale. Down dog. Left leg high on an inhale. Left leg bends to stack the left hip. Exhale. You can stay here with the stacked hip, or you can flip it over for one breath in and out. Out of that exhale, you flip it back to three-legged dog. Left leg high, breathe in. Knee to nose, exhale. Left leg up, breathe in. Knee to forehead, exhale. Left leg up and kick, spread the toes. Exhale, step forward. Keep it here, back leg straight. Little lift of heart, breathe in. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Breathe into bend and a little lift of heart to arch the spine. Exhale, straighten the back leg. Two more, or front leg, I should say. Bend the front leg, breathe in. Little lift of heart, arch. Exhale, straighten the front leg, hips back. One more time. Exhale, straighten. And then bend. Get into that deep bend, breathe in. And then hand step up to the left thigh. And you push your thigh down as you lift your heart. Arms go high into full expression of crescent lunge. Right hip scissoring forward, left hip back, and a little squeeze of your upper inner thighs. Now. Take a whole inhale, fill up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Find a pretty significant lunge. Be curious about the strength in your legs. Interlock opposite grip. Elbows mostly wide without pinching the shoulders. Breathe in here, stay in the lunge. Left elbow high and back. Come back up, inhale. Left elbow lifts high and back, side stretch. Woo! Come back up to wings wide, breathe in. Exhale, left arm down, bent knee triangle. You're going to feel a burn here on that left leg. Start to make circles with your right arm and concentrate on that instead. And then the next time it circles back, it's getting ready to circle forward overhead, right arm on top of the right ear. Add on. Full Parsavottanasana for 3, 2. Come back up, breathe in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, flip the right heel up, right knee down. Little arch of the spine here, inhale. And then shape those hips back without putting them down on your right foot. 2 more of these. Inhale, forward. Little lift of heart. Exhale, hips back. Straight front leg. There's one. One more. Breathe in. Exhale, straight. Take an inhale to bend the front leg. And then exhale, reach back, right hand to right foot. Again, you could prop your fingertips on the floor, on a block. I kind of like my left forearm on my left thigh. Breathe in and out. Without slinging it back, release it. Take an inhale. Hands down. Chaturanga, you might hover the left foot. Left shoelaces need to go down, though, to upward face dog. And then downward face dog, breath out. Take a breath in, heels high. Exhale, hop to the top. Halfway up on an inhale. Exhale, fold, feet hip width distance. Micro bend in the legs, wrap those arms behind, and then hide your arms behind the knees. And as you fold deeper, you're playing with straightening the legs a little more. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Come out of this, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. 2 more of those. Halfway lift, inhale. You can pretty much deep bend here like you're skiing down a hill. And then exhale, fold with straighter legs. 1 more. You can bend and halfway lift along your spine. Look down towards the mountain. Exhale, fold. Right? And then heel toe your feet a little wider, toes out, heels down. Breathe in to sit down into Malasana. Breathe out to palms to heart. Shove those elbows to the inside of the knees and use that to open up the space. Keep more weight into the heels. Left hand down, right arm high. Breathe in. You can wrap it behind, right fingertips to left hip. Open up the heart, or you can link the fingertips as the left arm wraps around the left shin. Right arm high, breathe in. Right hand goes to the inside of the right foot, and then the left arm high, breathe out. Take an inhale to reach more up, and then back. Left fingertips to right hip crease, or the fingertips wrap into one another. Keep the twist if you're not doing the bind of the fingertips or the wrapping of that. And then to come out of that, left arm high as the right hand comes down. Exhale, left hand down. Put the hands more ready for chaturanga plank. Step into plank on an inhale, or exhale, chaturanga. Hop. Shoelaces down, upward face dog. Breathe out to down dog. Take your hands to feet, back of the mat. Inhale. Hands to hips. Exhale. Press through the feet halfway up. Breathe in. All the way up. Hands to hips. Grounding through the feet. Breathe out. Take a stand. Mountain pose. Just feel the length of your spine. Breathe in, arms high. Interlocked hands up top, steeple grip up and over to the right. Exhale. Take an inhale, come up to center. Go up and over to the left. Exhale. Take an inhale, come up to center. Keep the steeple grip. Look up, reach up, point up and back, back bend. Come back up to center. Inhale. Interlock the hands behind. Forward fold with feet hip width distance. Right in. Put the interlocked hands to the base of the spine. Release safely there. And then walk to plank through your inhale. And then move through chaturanga or straight to down dog on your exhale. Upward face dog, breathe in. Down dog, exhale breath. Kick your right leg high, inhale. Right knee to right elbow, exhale. Right wrist, inhale, hover the knee. Exhale, left wrist. Come back to left elbow, so high, breathe in. Step to plank, breathe out. Take an inhale here. Downward face dog, exhale. Kick the left leg high, breathe in. Left elbow, exhale. Left wrist on an inhale, hover. Right wrist on an exhale. Back up to right elbow, breathe in. Step to plank, exhale. Take a breath in. Downward face dog, breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Right leg high, breathe in. Step behind the right wrist. Angle your left heel down, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to hips. Turn your left toes slightly in, breathe in. Exhale, straighten the front leg and hinge halfway with a long spine. Stay at halfway. Feel what's working there through the back of the right leg, left hip forward, right hip back. Breathe in. Either hand stay on the hips if you can balance. Fold a little deeper with a long spine. Breathe out. Put your hands down. Take an inhale. Exhale, walk to the right with the fingertips. Breathe in, breathe out. Walk back, frame the foot, inhale. Walk to a wide-legged fold. Exhale. Halfway up, breathe in. Exhale, fold deeper. Do a halfway up, inhale, weight into the fronts of the feet. And then exhale, fold, fold, fold. Take an inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands to hips, stand up. Turn your right toes out. Prep for warrior two. Wings are wide and bend the front leg. Exalt your warrior. Stay here. Breathe in. Grab your right wrist with left hand and straighten your front leg. Breathe out. Stay reaching back. Exalted triangle. Inhale. And then the exhale brings it into Utthita Trikonasana triangle. Right hand down. You can use your blocks here or your prop if it's a steady one. Towels might not serve you. For 3. For 2. Sliding the left shoulder blade down the length of the spine. Breathe in and out. Turn your left toe slightly in as the left hand goes down inside the foot. Breathe in. And maybe you put your left hand on a block as right arm kicks up. Twisted triangle. Breathe out. And bring the right hand down. Get rid of your blocks, perhaps. Kick up to a standing splits for an inhale. And then right hand to block if you have it. And kick up through the left arm, Ardha Chandrasana. Left hip on top of the right. So if you're like me and you fell out of that experience, go again. Option to bend that left leg into Chapasana. And as you hold at the left ankle or foot, you kick the left knee back. Good. Release the left leg if it's kicked back to Chapasana, half moon. Breathe in. Turn the hips back to the floor, standing splits, and fold. Breathe out. Left foot by the right to step down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, pick up your heels and squat your bum to your heels. Balance it out. Hands to heart. Take your blocks. If you have blocks, not towels, you can use your blocks hands down. Hop to chaturanga, or you can just hop to chaturanga without blocks. Upward face dog will be a little bigger if your hands are on blocks. Down dog, exhale breath. Two breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Even if you have your hands on blocks, you can still do this little bit. Left leg up, breathe in. Left foot steps behind the left wrist block. Angle your right heel down, Virabhadrasana 1, arms high. Take a full breath in. And then hands to hips. You might duck your right toes in and then exhale. Left leg straight and fold. Halfway, remember, stop at halfway and use the hands at hips to kind of pull the left hip back and feel the right hip come more forward, long spine. Breathe in and breathe out. And if you can balance and find that long spine, you'll hinge a little more with hands to hips, or you might frame that front foot. Breathe in. Fold down with your hands down. Breathe out. Take a little halfway lift with both legs straight. Inhale. And walk towards the left for a beat. Side stretch for 3, 2. Take an inhale, frame the front foot, breath in, and walk to the right for more wide-legged fold. Fold. 2 full cycles of breath to get deeper. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, deeper fold. You might walk your hands more inside of the legs. Inhale again, halfway up, long spine. Exhale, walk them in and back, maybe behind your heels. One more time. Breathe in, come up, halfway up. Listen, hands to hips, ground through the heels, come up, flat back. Turn your left toes to the front, wings are wide, warrior 2. Exalt your warrior, take a breath in, stay. On your next inhale, right hand to left wrist, breathe in and straighten the front leg. One inhale. Exhale, come into triangle, straight legs, right arm high. You might prop your block either outside or inside of that left foot, getting an elevated spirit in your triangle. One more breath in. One more breath out. Right hand down as you look your right toes slightly in. Straight legs, breathe in. And then left arm swings up in a twist. I like my right hand templated on a block. It might be a lower setting though. Twist your triangle. Legs are straight. Heels are grounded. One more breath in. And out. Left hand down, breathe in. Kick up to standing splits, right leg high, right heel feeds. Put your left hand on your block or template it on the floor, and then get up your right arm, half moon. Right hip is now on top of the left, so there's no more squaring the hips to the floor, and you might add on a Chapasana As you scoop the right foot or right ankle and you send the right knee back, concentrate on this as opening up your chest body and your right shoulder. And then you'll release slow and steady back to Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe in. And then standing splits for a beat, kick high, breathe out. Now your hips are square to the floor for 3, 2. Right toe down by the left toe. Inhale, halfway up. Let's just do one big bow and sigh, exhale. And then halfway up again, breathe in. Feet can be about hip width distance, heels lift to sit your bum to that squat. Balls of the feet on the floor. Take your arms high for a beat. Breathe in. And stay there. Breathe out. Listen carefully. Put your knees down. Stand up on your knees. Breathe in. Reach one hand at a time to your heels. Ustrasana, camel pose. Breathe out. One hand at a time to the lower back to unarch the spine and stand up with the long spine. Breathe in. Breathe out as you stabilize. Toes need to be curled under, guys. Take your arms high. Inhale, stand up to chair pose. Exhale here. Breathe in chair pose. Exhale, lift the heels. Fold with heels up. Balls of the feet grounded. Hands to the floor. Bakasana. Knees rest on the upper arms. You got to look forward, not to your hands, to find that Bakasana. And you can take it when you want into plank or chaturanga. You can literally step or hop back, move through flow. Everybody, let's meet in downward face dog. 2 breaths together, in through the nose, out through the mouth, ha sound. Come through to plank. Breathe in. One little last bit of physical, yang-like effort here. Chaturanga halfway and hold. Hold this space. Breathe in. And then belly shavasana. Stay here. Breathe out. Yeah. Kick out the right arm to about, I guess, 3 o'clock. So your right wrist is in line with your shoulder. Take an inhale, left hand near the heart to the left side body. Exhale, roll open. A little stack of the hips. You can place this left foot behind for stability, but also if you fetal position the legs, you'll have more space to be here. Try and get this left hand out of it. So much so that there's only rest there. If you're with the playlist, you're probably hearing this song, San Francisco. Another rendition of it. So pretty. My God. What a blessing of a song. Bring your left hand back in front of your face. Roll out of this to Belly Shavasana. And breathe in as you step your right hand down. And then come up into Sphinx pose here. Keep your bum soft. And really send the breath into the sacrum spot, that lower spot of your back body. Imagine your sacrum is like your lungs, and they're kind of expressing themselves in a open and kind of closed motion or a hugging motion. So find if you can feel for that even in the sacrum, although it is a very significantly base-like bone, right? But does it have its own little life about it with this breath? Keep it really soft in the jaw and in the eyes and even the hands. So notice if you're reaching for your fingers somewhere or fisting your hands, and soften that. And take a deep breath in and out. Use your left hand so it gets a little more grounded out of Sphinx pose when you're on your forearms here. And then press a lift of your left elbow up so that you can thread your right arm to 9 o'clock and underneath. And then you're going to crush your wing here. So what I like to do is use my left arm as a kind of pillow for my chin or my left cheek. And then you do let go into the weight of your body and your heart, mostly flat to the floor, so that you can exercise the right of opening up this right shoulder in crushed wing. And the practice is really letting anything that has the support of the mat to be let go into the mat. If you're laying your head down, kind of start to get it up. Use your left hand to push into the left forearm and slide the right arm out. And then kiss the floor for a beat. You can go wide through the elbows and layer the hands underneath the chin. And then you're going to extend your left arm out. So now it's 9 o'clock on that left arm. And you're going to use your right palm and roll open. Again, if you do fetal position legs, you'll have more stability and also more rest in the body. So they call this broken wing. So we went from crushed wing on the other side to broken wing on the left side. Three more breaths of this yin-like state, zero movement. Even trying for a little zero movement in the head and heart space. Just allowing yourself to quiet down. You're going to lengthen the legs if you've got fetal legs so you can roll back to your belly. You'll step really slow and steady the left hand in. And you're going to get back up onto the forearms for Sphinx. And because we've been here before, you might feel with all those Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, those up dogs, that you have more space. So you could use your towel props or your block props underneath your forearms with still the elbows underneath your shoulders to get a higher Sphinx, which is pretty deep, and you might love this, or it might feel like too much sensation. And you can also add on by hanging the head heavy and getting into the upper back body and neck. That usually for me generates a lot of heat up there. So if you feel that, you're not on fire. You just might notice a lot of sensation. And what's cool about Sphinx pose, or a lot of these yin poses that we hold for a few beats, is you really feel how the breath impacts it. You could stay with it for another 2 breaths or 1. And if you are on props, blocks, or towels, you'll want to get off slow to transition. Right? And you'll probably pick up this right elbow by pressing into the right hand to thread the left arm through. If you have any tenderness in your lower back, you can bend one of your legs. Doesn't matter which one it is. It'll probably feel good to do the right leg actually. And rest the inside of the right knee down. As you get crushed wing, you also alleviate the space of your lower back from the sensation of that Sphinx pose. And then throw yourself into this kind of weight heavy body to the mat, almost like you're a real sloppy version of yourself. That's the best kind. At least 5 more breaths here. If you have a bend on that right or left leg, probably the right leg, right? Straighten it out. Use the right palm to slide the left arm out. And then roll onto your back body and get right into Shavasana, staying as low as you can to your mat. Do the practice of parting your upper and lower jaw and feeling that help to slide your lower jaw kind of back into the back of your head. And leave it there. Stay as long as you can. Stay as long as you need. Those two things might differ from as long as you want. Take your time, is what I mean. Lots of love and thank you for joining. We'll see you on Sunday for Yin at a new time. It'll be 2:30 PST and 11:30 EST. Or no, other way around. 11:30 PST, 2:30 EST. Confusion. See you Sunday for Yin. Lots of love. Sweet dreams. Namaste.